What's going on, guys? Last night's WWE Monday Night Raw edition, March 2nd, 2015, took place in Newark, New Jersey. The show opened up with Seth Rollins and his current feud. Short little thing with Jon Stewart. Seth Rollins announced that Jon Stewart would be on the show a little bit later on in the night, and Seth Rollins was ready for him. Dean Ambrose defeated Bad News Barrett in the opening match. R-Truth was on commentary again. During the match, he once again stole the Intercontinental Championship, but then Luke Harper showed up and was threatened by him, and he handed it over to Harper. Luke Harper, leaving with the belt, distracted Barrett, allowing Dean Ambrose to hit the Dirty Deeds on Barrett and win the match. Luke Harper leaving with the belt. The Miz accidentally appeared in a parody Viagara commercial. Everybody on the show everyone in the show backstage, like Darren Young, primetime players, Eva Marie, Cameron, stuff like that, laughed at him. Mizdow was laughing. He struck Mizdow, and Mizdow almost stood up for himself. The crowd was into it, but didn't, and Miz kind of forced him to apologize. Bray Wyatt once again had a promo with The Undertaker. While challenging The Undertaker, this time he set the wooden coffin on fire. The Usos and Naomi defeated Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, and Natalya in a six mixed tag match. Tyson tagged in Natalya, who was confused as to why Tyson tagged her in. She was a bit injured. That distracted her and allowed Naomi to roll her up for the win. John Cena attempted to enter the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania. Stephanie McMahon showed up and said, "I'm not allowing it." She then said the only way for Cena to get a spot in the Battle Royal is if Rusev accepted John Cena's challenge for the Fastlane rematch. That's the only way Cena will get a spot on WrestleMania. Stephanie said, maybe just sit this one out. It'll still be better if you're not on it. Curtis Axel then came out. Axel Mania. Curtis Axel interrupted him. Stephanie made a match between the two. Newark, New Jersey was chanting Axel Mania. That was pretty funny. Curtis Axel doing like poses and stuff like that in the ring against John Cena, but John Cena quickly defeated him with the Attitude Adjustment followed by the STF submission. After the match, Rusev once again came out and said he's not having the match at WrestleMania with John Cena. He doesn't deserve it. Triple H then spoke extensively about Sting. He brought Booker T in the ring. He then fired Booker T. Booker T was pretty angry, walked out, but then Triple H rehired him to show what power and control are. Triple H says he'll kill the last of WCW Sting at WrestleMania. WWE Divas Championship rematch from Fastlane. We saw Paige versus the current champion Nikki Bella. Paige was about to win. I actually thought she was going to win with the PTO, but Brie Bella interfered, drawing a disqualification again. After the match, the Bella Twins tried to attack Paige, but in New Jersey, a returning AJ made the save. So AJ is back in the Divas picture, looking like a AJ and Paige versus Bella Twins match at WrestleMania. But pretty good to see AJ return. So we'll see what happens next. Seth Rollins had his own episode of The Daily Show with jokes about Jon Stewart and New Jersey. Even though I am from New Jersey, I thought it was a pretty classic segment with Seth Rollins, The Daily Show, the opening. It was pretty funny, but Jon Stewart himself came out, and the two argued until Stewart said Rollins hadn't earned the Money in the Bank briefcase, hadn't earned anything. Like back in the day, all the guys he watched got everything they deserved, they worked for it, and they proved it, and Seth Rollins didn't. The two almost came to blows. Seth Rollins had him, shaking him around a bit, but Randy Orton's music interrupted, at which point Jon Stewart kicked Rollins in the undercarriage, sort of say, and escaped. So Jon Stewart sort of say got the upper hand. Daniel Bryan defeated Luke Harper. Daniel Bryan won by submission with the Yes Lock. After the match, Bad News Barrett reclaimed his title as Luke Harper stole earlier in the night, but then was attacked by Dean Ambrose, who took the belt. R-Truth then attacked Ambrose, got the belt himself. Then Harper got the belt again somehow, walked up to the stage, and was super kicked by Dolph Ziggler, who also got involved. So all this Intercontinental Championship mayhem, I love it. Looking forward to the ladder match at WrestleMania. It seems as if those will be the men involved. Luke Harper, Bad News Barrett, Dean Ambrose, R-Truth, and Ziggler. Those five guys. I don't know if anyone else will be involved, but we shall see. In the main event of the evening, we saw Seth Rollins defeat Roman Reigns. J&J Security, Kane, and The Big Show were all ringside and interfered throughout the match. Randy Orton tripped up Roman Reigns when the referee wasn't looking, allowing Seth Rollins to easily roll him up and win the match. After the match, Roman Reigns single-handedly fought off the entire Authority, spears out of nowhere, Superman punches out of nowhere, and dove over the top rope, which you see on the picture on the screen. So Roman Reigns gets the upper hand. Paul Heyman also cut a promo in New Jersey, a New Jersey pipe bomb, sort of say, talking about Brock Lesnar. He could appear at UFC shows and he's still the champion no matter what rumors are saying. He's fighting at WrestleMania and he's going to defend the title and have it for an extremely long time. So that was Monday Night Raw. We saw Jon Stewart on the show, AJ Lee return, and Roman Reigns pretty much get the upper hand, even though he did lose to Seth Rollins. So that was last night's WWE Monday Night Raw, March 2nd, 2015. Make sure to check all the links and information in the description below. So hopefully you guys enjoyed.